Did you also hate the sweet roll bake in your elementary school cafeteria because it was filled with curd cheese? Well, today we're going to bake it without any curd at all. Hi there, and let's get started with our baking. For this version, we'll need butter, cinnamon, vanilla sugar, regular sugar, 2 eggs, rolls, apples, breadcrumbs, and milk. If you're looking for curd cheese or raisins, we're definitely leaving them out today. This has been one of my favorite meals since I was a kid, but I never ate it at school. In fact, I hated it there because of those raisins and that curd cheese. Yuck! First of all, we'll start with the apples. You don't need to peel them, just core them and give them a wash. In a bowl, crack 2 eggs, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and pour in about a quart of milk. Mix it all together thoroughly. That should do it. Did you also hate this dish in school because of the curd cheese? Well, today we're making it without it. Grease your baking dish with butter. Be very generous and thorough. And then dust it with breadcrumbs. Now that the dish is prepped, we can start slicing the rolls to layer them in. I slice 2 rolls at a time into pieces about an inch thick. And I soak them in the milk mixture 2 at a time as well. If you dump too many rolls in at once, they get too soggy and the texture won't be right. Everything is ready, so let's start layering. It's simple. A layer of the soaked rolls, arranging them nicely. Then, slice the apples into thin rounds and lay them over the rolls. Sprinkle the apples with sugar and a bit of cinnamon. Of course, if you actually like raisins, you can add them, but always put them in the apple layer. Then add another layer of rolls and more apples. Top this layer with some vanilla sugar, regular sugar, and cinnamon. It's that easy. Once the final layer of rolls is done, I like to press it down slightly to compact it, but don't press too hard so it stays fluffy. On this last layer, I add several small knobs of butter. This gives the dish a rich, delicious, buttery flavor. Now we can put it in the oven. I put it into an oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and bake it in 2 stages. First, I bake it covered with a lid for about 50 minutes. Then, I take the lid off and bake it for another 20 minutes without the lid so it develops a nice crust on top. Right now, it's perfectly baked through, it just needs that golden crust. So, back in for 20 minutes without the lid. And there we go. It's beautifully done. Golden on top and perfectly soft inside. It's a shame I can't send the scent through the screen because it smells incredible. Time to serve. To make it even better, I always drizzle a little melted butter over the top and give it a good dusting of powdered sugar. Well, that's all for today. Enjoy your meal, and I'll see you in the next video.